Thank you for joining. All right, so we are now moving into our fifth video here, and this video is going to be based off of fear because this is the biggest block that I feel that, at least for me, I have dealt with over these past few years trying to find my way. And the biggest part of that is, where does the fear stem from? Now, there's all sorts of different types of fear out there, obviously, right? Like there's natural fears, there's fear of heights, fear of spiders, stuff like that. But that's not the kind of fear that I'm talking about here. So the fear of missing out, or the fear of failure, which is a huge one for so many people. But a lot of people also don't recognize the fear of success, because that plays a big part too. If you are very comfortable where you are right now, the fear of success is very real, because it could change the dynamic that you are in right now. It could take away from the comfort that you are feeling. So the first step is to take a deep look at what it is that's really causing this fear, I should say. A lot of time for me, I always associated it with the fear of failure, and it wasn't so much the fear of failure as in not succeeding, but what that not succeeding would mean for, not so much for me, but for my family. I'm the main source of support for my family, and if I failed, what is going to happen to my family? We're going to lose everything. We're going to struggle. We're going to have to start over. Now, that that fear has always been there for me, and I think that comes just from seeing the struggle that my mother went through when we were growing up, the struggles that I went through with my wife when we first started out, because things were really tough. Really, there was a long period where things were really tough for us, and then things started getting a little easier. We started getting more comfortable, and now we're in that space where the thought of trying to do something different, or to putting myself out there, is going to cause a negative impact in my family. Now, when it comes to the other side of the spectrum for this, the fear of success, that is more based on still the same dynamic, but what is that going to do? Is it going to make it harder for us to stay as close as we are? Is it going to create rifts between us? As like, there's so many things that could happen. But now I'm coming to realize that the only real fear of failure there is not even taking that chance. And I kind of proved this to myself a few years ago, because I I did something that I had no idea what I was doing. I ran for office for our provincial government here in Alberta, and I've never been into politics. I mean, I follow politics, but I've never been in that position where I even considered that could be a possibility or anything like that. I went out there and I did it all on my own. Like, I did. The party I was with did not have a lot of support in our area, so the fundraising was all done by me and my family. I did all the events that I did, door knocking, all of that stuff was me and my daughter. Other like without the support of my family, I really didn't feel like I had anything, and it just it was more of a uh, invigorating experience than anything, because I stepped into something I had never even thought of, and I took a chance, and I did not get elected. I got a lot more votes than I thought I was going to get, but I didn't get elected, and I don't see that as a failure. I see that as an experience that I learned from. I I don't know if I'll try it again, but I gave it a shot. I stepped out and I did something. Getting up on stage and talking in front of a our college auditorium full of people terrified the crap out of me, but I did it. And and that's kind of what fear does to us, right? It ignites. It's something from our innate animal instincts to either it causes us to fight, flight, or freeze. And in those experiences, I feel like the fight, the stepping in, going full into it is better than running away from it or freezing and not doing anything. Now, before I leave here, I want to leave something with you. I'd like to offer a suggestion to take some time, sit in your own quiet, in whatever that is. Just take some time by yourself and just think about what things are what things are causing fear within you, and where do they stem. Is it a fear of failure? Is it a fear of success? Is it a fear of missing something, missing out? Um, is it a fear of becoming too much? Um, what are those fears that are there, and how can you reframe that? How can you take time to own and accept those fears, but not let them drive you, not let them control you? Thank you all. Have a beautiful day. Much love to all.